Hello, beautiful souls. So here's another videos. So what's coming through is basically what I'm getting. Sources coming through and saying like the exhaustion and the loneliness that you've been feeling for the past couple months. 2 to 4. I saw 2 to 4. 2 to 4 months it can be, but I'm getting like 2 months that you've been feeling like this kind of thing of exhaustion, of feeling alone, especially the exhaustion part you didn't understand, but the exhaustion kept on happening and happening, so you can go within. So you can go within. So you can go within. That's all. So you can go within. To hear that inner voice again, kind of thing, because, and again, this is a message, it's not going to resonate for everyone, but it's more of, because you know your purpose. So you have, when you go out into the world, sometimes you can fall into that pattern and you forget to go within. It's like finding the balance between the two, of the outside world and the spiritual world. And it's going to be a little hard. Like, it's not going to be a little hard, but it is. It's going to be challenging because you've done nothing but the spiritual work for so long. So when you put yourself out there, it's a little scary. It's a little tempting. Like, there is temptation out of there, but it's more of like anxiety will come up because you're so used to just being behind the camera or in front of the camera, whatever it is you want to call it, like giving messages and spiritual messages. So when you go out into the real world, you're figuring it out again, if that makes sense. But it's a different version of yourself. It's the new you, the new version of you. But there is a little fear there, because a fear of, am I going to go down the wrong path? No, there's no such thing as a wrong path. It's something you just have to experience, but it's always going to lead you back onto the right path. You cannot have that mindset. Okay, you cannot think that way. But it's more of, give yourself the praise, give yourself the recognition, the acknowledgement of how far you've actually come. For where you are right now versus where you were last year and the year before, even like 5 years. Because you really started to listen to that inner voice, because you realize that inner voice is never wrong. It can be wrong. It could be off sometimes, but you paid attention to it more, where it's like, nah, I time and time again, I've been on it. I've been on the money, right? You do have a new beginning coming in, okay? Because during that period of isolation, of feeling exhausted and alone, that was a big transformation for you, transformation and a breakthrough. You gave yourself a lot of patience. Well, you had a lot of patience this time around versus before you didn't. You were like very hard on yourself. You wanted to figure it out like so fast, where it was this time around you were just being. You were just like, well, what can I do? Like, I can't really do anything but just control me. And so that's what you did. You went in and you had the patience, and you realized, hey, I go through changes and phases just like everyone else, everything else as well. You know your true intentions, you know your innocence and all that stuff. You no longer let anything condition you. You broke through the conditions. It's like the conditioning and the intrusive thoughts that will like to come in, and they'll always come in. You always have them. I always say, like, they're there to make sure that you're still on track, kind of thing. So it's like, if a negative thought comes in, like, oh, nobody likes you or whatnot, it's just, then I always say reverse Uno, right? that innocent voice, source comes in with the reverse uno, to reverse uno that bitch, I say, where it's like, okay, I hear you, but no, that's not true. I know that you're just scared, right? And you can label that as parenting your younger. You can be your younger self, and you're parenting your younger self. It could be, you could, whatever it is you want to label it, because there's a bunch of different labels, but in reality, it's just the voice. It's a voice. Oops. Knocking my glasses off. It's just the inner voices, but us as humans, we have to label it so we don't feel out of place. So other people can understand us, kind of thing. But it's just energy, and it 2:20 on my clock. It's just energy, and it's just the voice that you pay attention to, the feeling or whatnot. But I hope this message resonates with someone, anyone. But yeah, have a lovely, blessed day.